Hari Om to all the Atmajyotis. Welcome to Dharmakshetra contemplation on the Bhagavad Gita. We are in chapter 2, which is Sankhya Yoga. And then Sankhya means Jnana. Then we are on the verge of understanding more about what is Karma Yoga and the term yoga itself. Bhagavan uses it in very many ways in the forthcoming few shlokas. What is yoga? Beautiful. For example, he says yogaha karmasu kaushalam, and then yogastha kuru karmani, samatvam yoga muchyate. So many terms on yoga. So the word yoga is very, very dynamic, flexible, and it encompasses a whole lot of meaning. So that's what we are going to discover right now. So Bhagavan, how did he shift from Sankhya Buddhi to Yoga Buddhi? He said Sankhya Buddhi is Jnana. So he has now given us the highest teaching. And then he said, for us to understand this Jnana, we have to have Yoga Buddhi. Here in this Yoga Buddhi, he means Karma Yoga Buddhi. How to do karma, because we are all karmis. 24/7, as long as we are alive, and even after the body passes, the mind is still very, very active. Subtle body is active, always. Karma yoga, karma is happening all the time. So how to convert this karma into karma yoga? Okay. So he says, first you have to develop a purified mind. That is what all the masters tell us. Develop a purified mind devoid of desires. Is it ever possible to be devoid of desires? Very, 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 very hard. So he gives us steps. He says, first you engage in vyavasayatmika buddhi. Do whatever you are doing with great dedication. And then he tells us, become atmavan. I mean, we are Atmavan only, but to realize that, I am not Dehavan, I am Atmavan. These are the steps to realize, to develop that Vyavasayatmika Buddhi. And then Nistraigunyo Bhava. Have only one desire. Trigunas are Sattva, Rajas, Tamas. They will, allow us to go all over the place. Nistraigunya, transcend it. The words and the sentiments are so elevating and so beautiful. All we need to do is how to get there. Nirdvandvo bhava. Attitude towards the whole world, the samsara itself, which is full of duality, transcend that whole samsara. Today I feel somebody is a bad person. Tomorrow I feel the same person is very good. With our very own close people, we do that. We judge, quick to judge on the way they have behaved in that very moment. And we judge ourselves also. Arey, I'm such a bad person, I said this. No need. Because the world of duality is like that. It is the nature of the mind to fluctuate between this and that. So if my mind fluctuates, so will the other person's mind, isn't it? So we can start with little things like that. Not to be too harsh with people who are, which I feel are not, good towards me, and all these things. Little things we can adopt in our life on a daily basis. Nirdvandvo bhava. That means titiksha has to be developed. Patience. Tam titikshasva bharata. Pair of opposites. Then nitya sattvasto bhava. Always be nitya sattva. My travel journey is towards from down to up. We have come a long way from tamas to rajas. Doing this, doing that, which is fine. We have all reached that stage. We have done plenty of things and it's still engaging in a lot of rajasic activities, which is the nature of the world again. And then the same thing, elevate the mind to sattva. How? Engage in creative thinking, which is sattvic, start from sattvic decisions and sattvic orientation. Then the rajas also will become sattvic, the actions will also become sattvic, and the tamas will also become sattvic. The rest that we enjoy after a rajasic, creative sattvic action, that will also be sattvic. Sattvic rest means meditative state of mind. So, nitya sattvasto bhava. Let everything, body, mind, intellect, head, heart, and hands, let everything be under the control of sattva. Like Hanuman, he is our ideal, always in sattva. Whether he is burning Lanka, sattvic burning of Lanka, imagine. Niryoga kshema, he says. See, all these are just recalling the points that Bhagavan has told us. Don't worry about, I have to acquire this and have to protect this. I will take care of you. Transcend, because all these are this yoga, whatever I get and whatever they are all a product of my own karmas, and the karma phalas will come of their own. Don't bother too much about it. Be uncompetitive in life. Okay. To what extent I need to be competitive in my profession, that is perfectly valid. See, all this we should not mistake for saying that Bhagavan is asking us to be placid. No, not at all, because this whole teaching is in the battlefield. He is asking Arjuna to fight. How to fight is what we are going to learn. If I don't know anything, I'll say, please, Bhagavan, help me. I don't understand. Guide me. That is the prayer every day that we should have on our lips. And then we came to 47, which will let us discuss this a little more and go forward. Karmanyeva adhikaraha. Beautiful verse. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalaheturbhu ma te sangostvam akarmani. Sangostvam akarmani. Okay. What else we wanted to share about this particular shloka? So what is this? What did we recall about? Ma phaleshu kadachana. What is the key point here? How can I not expect how to rise about this karma phala? So we arrived at some points which is logically how to understand this. Why should I not expect karma phala? How should I work? Why should I work? What is the motivation for me to work if I am not engaging in this karma phala business? What is the motivation? Why will I even do something? Because it is said in the Shastra say, prayojanam anuddishya mandopi na pravartate. When there is no prayojana, when there is no goal, mandaha api, even a fool, will not engage in such an action. This is a very valid point. Okay, because we have done a lot of manana on the Gita, so we will accept whatever Bhagavan is saying. But if I have to explain to anyone else, don't expect results, just do. How shall I explain it? That is the challenge. So Bhagavan says, what is the motivation? If the question is there, let us develop a sense of gratitude. The universe has given me so many things. I need to give back to the universe. Giving attitude has to be developed more and more and more. That is the motivation. Not just receiving, not just the beggarly attitude. Give me this, give me that. No. Already so much we have received, isn't it? High time we have developed that spine muscle of gratitude buddhi. I already have so much. Now let me give. That is the whole way of approaching this Kartavya buddhi. Mahaphaleshu kadachana, let us go with this gratitude buddhi and go on blessing everything that comes my way. Everything we bless. I bless everything. Sukhe dukhe sukheshu anudvigna manaha sukheshu vikataspruha. Oh, that comes later, Sita Prajna Lakshana. But Bhagwan has already told us, Sukhe dukhe same krutva, labha labhau, jaya ajayo. All these things we have to keep in mind and do the work with kartavya buddhi. But there is one problem with kartavya buddhi. Can you think of anything, people? Just go on doing this gratitude business. I'll do everything because I'm thankful to the universe, to the Lord. Don't you think when one will get tired, just doing this kartavya, kartavya, kartavya all the time, duty, duty, duty. So again, here is the solution given by Shankara Bhagavad Pada. He says, add bhakti to whatever you are doing. You are doing as a duty and with gratitude, but add bhakti to it. Then it will not become tiring. Then whatever I am doing will become a worship. Then it will not feel like, I'm doing something extra, some other work I'm doing. All these things will not bother me at all. And then all the duties that are in front of me, they might seem very overwhelming sometimes, many times. They might seem overwhelming to us. The situation I'm in, the problems that are, if I think of tomorrow, I get worried. All this will bother me and bog me down sometimes. Then I shall remember that Bhagwan has put me in this situation. He is going to take me out of it. He will give me the resources to deal with this. That's the only way we can approach the problems of life. Bhakti, surrender, all this. So it is Angada, when the monkey army was going to find Sita. So Sugriva had made 4 teams, north, south, east, west. And the south team was headed by Angada. And they wandered, and they couldn't find no clue of Sita at all. And Angada was he was getting despondent and depressed and scared. What was the most frightening thing? He said, Sugriva is going to kill me, because that is what Sugriva had told everyone, all the monkeys. If you don't get me any information on Sita Mata, I am going to kill you. Unsparing, Sugriva was. That was his way of motivating his his soldiers. So this Angada was extremely scared that he is going to be beheaded the moment he goes back. And then, you know what Jambavan said, the old bear, the old wise bear. Jambavan says, why are you worried about Sugriva? Sugriva is not your master. It is Rama. We forget who is my ultimate master. It's Bhagwan. And Bhagwan is all compassionate. He is never going to kill anyone for some petty reasons. For Rama, even that would have been a petty reason. You didn't get clue of Sita. Off with your head. No. So that's how our own Jambavan is our higher intellect. It should come to the rescue and give the mind samadhana. Don't worry, don't worry. Bhagwan is there. Don't get scared of circumstances. Sugriva, who is going to behead you, is the circumstances of life. Don't worry. Bhagwan is there. Bhagwan is there. And so, once my mind settles down and calms down, the solution will appear. Once Angada was pacified by Jambavan, Sampati appeared. And he said, Sita, Ravana has taken her in that direction. And he gave the right direction. The whole point is, settle down the mind. Calm, breathe deeply. Everyone, even the mindfulness people tell us that. Breathe deeply, take deep breaths. The moment the mind calms down, the other forces will start acting. Higher forces, faculties will start working. That is the whole point. And then another beautiful shloka we can all chant, which all the yoga things will come here. Yogastha kuru karmani sangam tyaktva dhananjaya siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, Neha.
Yogastha kuru karmani sangam tyaktva dhananjaya siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate.
Siddhya siddhyo, correct. Thank you. Next. Who wants to chant?
योगस्थः कुरु कर्माणि सङ्गं त्यक्त्वा धनञ्जय सिद्ध्यसिद्ध्यो समो भूत्वा समत्वं योग उच्यते.
Okay. Very nice, Anupama. Yes, Indra.
योगस्थ कुरु कर्माणि सङ्गं त्यक्त्वा धनञ्जय सिद्ध्य सिद्ध्यो समो भूत्वा समत्वं योग उच्यते.
योगस्थ कुरु कर्माणि सङ्गं त्यक्त्वा धनञ्जय सिद्ध्य सिद्ध्योक्समो भूत्वा समत्वयोग उच्यते.
योगस्थः कुरु कर्माणि सङ्गं त्यक्त्वा धनञ्जय सिद्ध्यसिद्ध्यो समो भूत्वा समत्वं योग उच्यते.
Yes.
योगस्थः कुरु कर्माणि सङ्गं त्यक्त्वा धनञ्जय सिद्ध्य सिद्ध्यो समो भूत्वा समत्वं योग उच्यते.
Okay. Perform actions, O Dhananjaya, abandoning what? Attachment. Being steadfast in yoga and balanced in success and failure. And evenness of mind is called as yoga. Samatvam yoga uchyate. So whatever we discussed in the earlier thing just now, Samatvam is yoga according to Bhagavan. Be rooted in yoga. Now more and more of yoga buddhi Bhagavan is going to tell us about. Be rooted in yoga. So why should I perform actions? Are we clear on why we should perform actions and why, where will this karma, yoga buddhi, where will it take us? What is the goal of this karma yoga? Jayashree, what is the goal of karma yoga? Why should we do karma? What is the result of this karma yoga?
To realize oneself, to remove avidya.
Correct. That avidya will go with jnana only. But
Yes.
as preparatory measure, we do karma yoga.
So as not to do any more prarabdha karmas.
Very correct. When I engage in karma yoga, chitta shuddhi will happen. That's the main thing of all these karmas that we do. The main goal is chitta shuddhi, purification of the mind.
Chitta shuddhi.
Chitta shuddhi. Anything I do, even with bhakti, I do. I mean, even with bhakti, even mechanically, I do karma yoga, karma. Like how I wash dishes, thinking of something else, I wash it, but still the dishes get cleaned. Vessels are cleaned, even if I do mechanically. So when I engage in karma, without too much of my selfish motive there, mind will become clear. Mind will get purified. All actions have to be performed in that sthiti of this thing, and then the mind will get purified. For the sake of jnana, I am doing karma yoga. So that should be our attitude. Whatever I engage in any action from now on, I'll say I am doing this because I want jnana. The mind is getting purified. I am ready for jnana, to receive jnana. Ashte. What about results? Bhagavan will take care of the results. Karma phala data. Sangam tyaktva. What is the meaning of sangam? Sangam means attachment. Here he's saying leave all attachment. To what? To results. Ashte. Sangam tyaktva. Let me drop the insistence on this particular result that I want from this karma that I am doing. Sangam tyaktva Dhananjaya. Here Arjuna is addressed by the name Dhananjaya because our Yudhishthira, after the Mahabharata war, he was coronated as the king and then he conducted 4 Rajasuya Yajnas. And it requires a lot of money, isn't it? No, this is when he was ruling in Indraprastha. He had done these Rajasuya Yajnas. And then Dhananjaya, this Arjuna was the fundraiser for this. And so he collected a lot of funds. So Dhananjaya, he was called. Dhananjaya. So here, if Krishna is using the word Dhananjaya for him, we should understand, okay, you know how to collect all this external wealth. Now you collect your internal wealth. We can understand in that way when Bhagavan is calling him Dhananjaya. Now you are ripe to collect your internal wealth because you are asking the right questions and you have surrendered to me. Okay. Sangam tyaktva. What are the sangas? What are the attachments that I should drop towards work is towards results I have to drop. That we have been told already. Towards the karma itself I have to drop. Just do, like all these military soldiers, military people on the war front, they are just spontaneously acting. That is the kind of attitude we have to develop because they have no time to think here, there, past, present, nothing. Completely in the present, spontaneous action. Spontaneous action. And then kartrutva asakti also has to be dropped. In the Shankara Bhasya, all these things come. That means, suppose we all have some vasanas. We are all good at some work. Something we have been doing all our life and we are good at that work and we have that vasana, that habit to do it. But when we go on the path of jnana also, we will carry those vasanas. That also you drop, Anta, Bhagavanta says. How? Any examples?
Me and mine, we have that vasana that I did or something like that. Is that what you're referring to, Purnima ma'am?
Wait, I have another friend, her name is also Anu. Okay. And her kitchen is always spick and span, always. There are no dirty dishes in the sink in her house when we go. And when she comes to my house also as a guest, she's very close to me and all that. She's a childhood friend. But she has a tendency to go to the kitchen, check the sink, and what the dishes in the sink and start washing them. It's very nice. It's fine. But you don't have to do that, right? You are unable to drop that vasana in the new role also. This role as a guest, she has come as a guest to my house. She should behave as a guest, though however close she may be. But then that I carry the same propensity to do the same things wherever I go. So many hidden layers and layers and layers the mind has got. We have got a lot of layers. We don't know how it comes out, when it comes out. That's why we have to be very, very, very careful how we behave. Unconscious habits. Isn't it? So there's another nice anecdote to this. This Buddha had a lot of bhikshus would join his sangha, isn't it? And once he had a weightlifter. he joined the order, Buddha's order. He was a weightlifter in his previous Purva Paksha, this thing. And so these Buddhas, they were all going for a bhiksha, isn't it? The food, they have to do bhiksha and take food. So this weightlifter, whenever he received a bhiksha, he would say, oh, this is 50 grams, this is 100 grams. That kind of vasana, we have to go on dropping when we go on this path. Whatever vasanas I have collected over this janma and previous janmas, I have to be very mindful of these things. Sangam tyaktva. I have to stop doing things the way I used to do all the time. That is to be in yoga. No, Anu? I mean, does it make any sense?
It does make sense. Again, what you said, let go is very important. But when people are obsessed with certain things, they would
that's the right
always
word.
say, obsessed with certain things, they would always say, I did this, or this is mine, or, they can't let
Oh,
go
I like
easily.
it to be done. So
Yeah, exactly. They always refer as me and mine,
yes,
and
yes,
and that's the hardest part.
very, very
They
hard.
want,
Yes.
yeah.
Especially, yeah, we have all these little OCDs are there.
Right.
That's fine in your own place, it's fine, but don't carry it too far. Sangam tyaktva.
And they make people hard to live or to follow or something like that.
Yes, yes, we make it hard for others also to follow that. It's very, very true. Very correct. Yes.
To realize that I have that vasana is also difficult for me, Moji.
Yes. To realize that's why it's so subtle. The mind is so subtle. That's why the more and more we become yogastaha, more and more on this path with bhakti, we go on doing it, then we will feel, Arey, why am I bothering about this little thing? Drop it. That kind of attitude will also come. We do things very mechanically all the time. That presence, that to be in the present is the first step towards being this thing. Yes, Shweta?
Purnikaji, I had this thing, whatever you are telling, I am so related to it. Few years back, it's not right now, few years back, I want the house to be spick and span. No single thing has to be, here and there for me. So it made my mind so obsessed that, I used to get angry on children, husband, everybody. Why did you keep it here? I kept it there. No, this was my argument all the time. So I sat, and after Gita classes, I sat and I realized, why am I doing that?
Wow. How nice.
Now it doesn't bother me. Oh, it's okay, fine, leave it.
Very nice.
So after so many, what you tell, manana and understandings, internal realizations are happening.
Wonderful. That is so important for my own peace of mind. See, there's nothing wrong in wanting to keep your surroundings clean, but expecting others also to have the same passion, that is the problem. Isn't it? Somehow you feel others, the others in your presence, the others will feel tense also. This woman has come now, what will she say? And all these things will be there, Papa. We make it hard for them to live with us by these very high standards of what we think is perfection. It is very good to enforce discipline, a certain amount. See, for everything, there's a middle ground. Don't go overboard on all this, is what Bhagavan is telling us. Please have your standards, definitely. But do not go overboard. And like Shweta said, don't let it bother you. Then what is the use then? You are so attached to that action to give you peace of mind. It's useless. It's stupid. It is counterproductive. So these things we have to be really clued in to understand why am I upset? Immediately go inside and see why am I upset. Oh, so this dish is not cleaned properly. Okay, let me clean it again, but let me not be upset about it. Something like that. Simple things we have to apply this samatva buddhi. Very, very important. That's the definition of yoga is here. Self-check. What is my attitude when the results come? This is also there. So,
Purna.
yeah. Yes, Shweta.
See, whenever this happens, right, and even with the people also, why these people behave like this to me, though I'm very good to them. So I started practicing, one exercise, and it is working wonder for me. So what I do is, if I have a notepad with me in my handbag, or if the phone is there, I made one note over there.
Oh.
My energy drainers.
Wonderful, Shweta.
So I'll just write the minute I write it off, that thing is not there in my mind. The other day, Snigdha wanted
Pull it out.
something, and she was like, Mama, what is this? I said, if something is not happening, or something is, bothering me, I do this bit. I said her. She's like, okay, I'll also practice now on this one.
Beautiful.
I said, you will have a peace of mind.
Thank you, Shweta. I think all of us will thank you for this beautiful tip. Just whatever is bothering me, right there and then, write it, put it down in writing. Then
Yeah, true.
there is
That
healing,
happens.
I guess, isn't it?
Small things also, Purnimaji. Even, you want to deliver something, and, you are not able to do it for yourself also. Suppose, see, I have health talk. Suppose that day I was not prepared so well and I couldn't answer somebody's question. So what I do is, maybe that was my fault. I couldn't prepare myself very well. So I'm not giving a punishment to myself. I'm not under the guilty also that day.
Shweta, it's a wonderful tip for
Very nice. Thank you for this tip.
yeah.
Journaling always has its benefits.
Yes. Actually, the moment you acknowledge that thought, it dissipates. Actually, if I go along with it and give it strength, it's a problem. But once I recognize it as an intruder and, directly face it, then really,
And automatically your mind will not get into that frequency. It will get into the other frequency. That is what I have observed over the years now.
very nice. It will not pursue it anymore, isn't it? That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Any more tips from others? It's a beautiful tip. Yeah. How to be samatva. Immediately write down. My mind. I came across a wonderful example of how to understand that, I'm drifting. So when I'm standing in front of the mirror, I can see my face. But when I turn my face away from the mirror, I can no longer see my face. In the same way, whenever my mind is disturbed, I should understand that I am turning my face away from God. And I come back to God in these little manners that we have developed. How to come back to samatvam, how to see my face again. My face is nothing but God's face. I am God, Bhagwan, Ishvara. Not Ishvara, I am Brahman. There's a subtle or a lot of difference between Brahman and Ishvara. What is it? Anyone can the difference between what is Brahman and what is Ishvara, because we are using these terms very, very frequently. We should understand these terms. Can someone give us the clarity?
Is Ishvara manifested Brahman?
Saguna
And Brahman is unmanifested reality?
Haudu. So am I Ishvara or am I Brahman? Or am I both?
Ishvara. From both. It can be both.
Okay.
We call ourselves Atma, right?
Yeah.
We are Brahman also.
Brahman.
We call us, that's it.
Okay. Anyone else? Am I Brahman or am I Ishvara or am I both? Please, all of us have to understand this.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Nayana.
Yeah, ma'am. I'm a Brahma, but we have to go through the Ishwar, like that is spirit, we have to come out of all this detachment and everything. Ishvara so shows us like he is what they say. I'm not getting that word. Like Smashanavasi. So he
Oh, I
wants
think
her to be.
Ishvara, Nayana, I think Ishvara,
Yeah,
you're
ma'am.
looking in the as Shiva.
Yes, yes.
In Vedanta, Ishvara means God, Bhagwan.
Okay.
Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, they are all Ishvara only. Ishvara in Vedanta,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
term used for Bhagwan. But yes, tell me, this is good. Tell me, Smashanavasi,
Yeah.
Shiva.
No, I'm also like in this. If you now I got your question. In this means we are Atma and also we are Bhagavan. Like we are having both. We are having a Paramatma within us.
Mhm.
So we are both. I accept that, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Anyone wants to tell something to Nayana? Anu, what were you saying?
Yeah, like Nayana just said, we are Atma and Atma is trying to connect with Paramatma, or Paramatma is trying to connect with Atma to become one as Brahman. I would call like that. We all are like that.
Okay.
Mhm.
Anything else? Nayana said, Paramatma is inside me. Is that a correct statement?
No, I am only is Paramatma.
I
I
am.
am Brahman and manifested form is Ishvara,
Yes,
is the gross form.
correct. Nayana, Paramatma is not somewhere inside or outside me.
Okay.
The whole thing of Vedanta is I am Paramatma. Means Brahman is the
Okay.
word. It's okay. You will get a hang of that as we go along. But
Okay.
little correction over here, immediate correction.
Okay.
Paramatma is not inside me. Then what is outside me
Okay.
then, Nayana? If Paramatma is
Oh.
somewhere
Okay.
inside me, what is
Ha ha
outside
ha.
me?
Okay. Ha ha
So
ha.
here is the trick. Here is the truth. There is
Okay.
only Paramatma. There is
Okay.
only Paramatma everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Anupaniyan Mahato Mahiyan. In the
Okay.
atom as well as in the whole entire universe, there is only Paramatma. There is nothing more,
Mhm.
nothing less. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
For
Thank you, ma'am.
now, this is enough. Okay, what else? Yeah,
It's like that Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma.
Sarvam
Everything is
Kalvidam
Brahma.
Brahma. Everything is Brahma. Correct. Everything is Brahma. Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma. So when I say Sarvam Kalvidam Brahma, this little person here, you, me, everyone, we are all Brahma. So we are all Brahma only, we agreed. But am I Ishvara? Ishvara Andre, what is the definition of Ishvara here? What is Ishvara? I think this is very important. Let us get this straight. Bhagwan, am I Sri Krishna? He says, he keeps telling Arjuna, I am you, you are I, anta. But at what sense? At consciousness level, we are all the same. Alva, Sneha, ಹೇಳು ಹೇಳು.
Manifested form is Ishvara ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, I don't know if I'm wrong, but is it the way that one personally sees the Paramatma, ಅಂದ್ರೆ visualizes the Paramatma, like Shiva, Vishnu?
Correct. Saguna Brahma means all our gods whom we worship, who have got a name and form. Saguna.
Saguna, right.
Brahman with guna. Nirguna. Brahman is nirguna. The gods that we worship, they are all saguna.
Okay.
What are the gunas that we worship in our gods? Beautifully. In Ashtotra, we have all the qualities. Sahasranama, all the qualities are imposed on that God. So can I be Bhagwan in that sense? Am I omniscient, omnipresent, omnipotent, like how we glorify our God in the puja room? Am I that?
We can be that.
We can be. The potential is there. But right now, I'm not that Ishvara. I'm not omnipresent. I'm very much, limited to this chair on which I'm sitting. I have a body. Very much. Deha is there, isn't it? Omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. When I say I am God, I don't mean that. We should not mean that. As a jiva, I can never be in this limited body, mind, sense complex. Can I claim I am omnipresent? Like
No.
Krishna? No, I cannot. So when I say I am God, I always have to immediately understand that I am talking in the sense of I am Brahman. As consciousness, yes, I am omnipresent. When I identify myself as consciousness and not as this limited body mind complex, then yes, I am Brahman only, because everyone is consciousness. Is nothing else than consciousness. In that way, I am omnipresent, omniscient also, because everyone's mind is Bhagwan's mind only, is Brahman mind. Every mind is in Brahman. In that sense, omniscient. Omnipotent. Everyone's abilities are Bhagwan's or Paramatma's abilities only, Brahman's abilities only. In that sense, I am omnipotent also. So what if this little limited body mind, I cannot do something, someone else in some other body mind will do it, has certain abilities. In that sense, I am omnipotent. But when I'm limited to this body mind complex, when the identification is with this, then Bhagavan is Saguna Brahma is that, and I am this. When we are operating in the world, I cannot operating that I am Krishna. Can I? No. Surrender, dasoham bhava only have to operate.
Dasoham.
Or I become soham. Soham is in my understanding. I am that. I am Brahman is in my understanding. But when I am operating in the world, dasoham, always with that dasa bhava, with that seva bhava, with that surrender, with that charanagati, only as an altar to Bhagwan only I have to operate. There is no other choice. I cannot jump into the world thinking I am Krishna. No. Long way to go. He is Saguna Brahma Avatara. He was Avatara. He came in a form for us. He was a miracle man. He could show the world to Yashoda in his mouth, because he was unfiltered, Paramatma himself. But he self-check. Lot of raga, dvesha, vasana, so many things, and I am trying to overcome all these things. So it is very, very safe for my own sake when I go with the bhava that I am the dasa of the Bhagavan Krishna. Surrender and then do my work.
Nice.
So when somebody says, are you Ishvara? No, I'm not. I'm a dasa. In Vedanta, it says the Triputi has to drop the differentiation between Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara. The Triputi means what? There is Jiva, me. I'm this little person here. I'm Jiva. And there is Jagat, the world, in which I inhabit the world. And there is Ishvara, who is controlling the world. This is called as Triputi. We have this Triputi in everything. There is a knower, known, knowing. If there's an object in front of me, there's an apple. And I'm the knower of the
Apple.
Apple is the knower. And there's a knowing, the knowledge. That's also there. So always in any transaction, Triputi is there. Vedanta says you have to collapse the Triputi to understand that everything is Brahman. Intellectually, that has to be done. But while I'm eating the apple, I'm a little person who is eating the apple. Thank you, God, for giving me this apple to eat. Ashte. We have to retain that dasoham bhava while we are operating in the world. While understanding Paramatma, that I am Paramatman, while I am judging people, left, right, center, all of us are consciousness, the base. The base is consciousness. These are very, very, these are the questions or a dvandavad which will arise. If I am Bhagwan, if I am Ishvara, why am I not able to do the things that Krishna is doing. No, I can't. My body line complex is not geared to do the things that Krishna did, which Bhagavan does, isn't it? So, yes, dasoham before soham. Soham is for the understanding, ultimate understanding, jnana is soham. And for karma yoga, we have to go with karma yoga, bhakti yoga is dasoham.
Nice. Thank you for the clarity. Thank you.
Thank you. For my own clarity also, I had to say all this. Otherwise, it's very difficult to come to grips with what is this Saguna Brahma, what is Brahma, what is me, who am I? Who am I? The ultimate answer is yes, I am Paramatma. I am the Atma. I am the Brahma. But let me not operate. See, even the enlightened masters, Ramana Maharshi or Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, they never thought they were Saguna Brahma. Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was a bhakta of Kali Mata.
Yes.
Ramana Bhagavan felt Arunachala is his Shiva, and always he was in Bhakti Bhava with Arunachala. Because they were limited to their body mind complex, people often feel that these enlightened masters, they are omniscient, they can read your mind. No way. No, unless you tell me, I will not know. They will have a sense because common sense is there and they have a more common sense than common people. So they can kind of, some worldly problem is bothering this person. They will understand when people come to them. That's all. But they will not, some masters might have that siddhi of, reading someone's mind who is in front of them and all that. And of course, their grace will flow through them. So when they bless, Bhagavan himself is blessing through them. All that is there. But it is completely in their control how, they can unleash that power or not. It's completely within their control. Enlightened people. ಸೊ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಾಸೋಹಮ್ಮಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ಬಿಡೋದು ಬೆಟರ್. Yeah.
The practice of gratitude, I think that will bring in the dasoham.
Yes, practice of gratitude, and I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this, and whatever I do, I offer it to Krishna. Krishna Arpana. 7:55. There's one more shloka which we should take, and we'll chant that and we'll close. If I don't do with karma yoga buddhi, what will happen? Anta 49 Bhagavanta Krishna is telling us why I should develop this muscle, karma yoga muscle, evenness of mind, samatvam yoga uchyate. Why I should develop that buddhi? He says here, durena hyavaram karma buddhi yoga dhananjaya buddhau sharanamit manvichham krupana phala hetavaha. Why I should not expect results? He is telling in this shloka. We can all chant this and close for today. Then we'll pick up the discussion next week. 49.
I'll try.
Yes, please.
दूरेण ह्यवरं कर्म बुद्धियोगा धनञ्जय बुद्धौ शरणं मन्विच्छ कृपणाः फलहेतवः.
Yes.
दूरेण ह्यवरं कर्म बुद्धियोगात् धनञ्जय बुद्धौ शरणमन्विच्छ कृपणाः फलहेतवः.
दूरेण ह्यवरं कर्म बुद्धियोगधनञ्जय बुद्धौ शरणमन्विच्छ कृपणा फलहेतवः.
Yes.
दूरेण ह्यवरं कर्म बुद्धियोगात् धनञ्जय बुद्धौ शरणमन्विच्छ कृपणाः फलहेतवः.
दूरेण ह्यवरं कर्म बुद्धियोगात् धनञ्जय बुद्धौ शरणमन्विच्छ कृपणाः फलहेतवः.
Who else? Durena hi avaram karma. Far lower, durena, far lower than karma is far lower than buddhi yoga, karma yoga. Buddhi yoga dhananjaya. So just doing karma is very, very, very basic level. We have to go up to karma yoga, buddhi yoga. Here, buddhi yoga is also used, the term used for karma yoga, because we need buddhi to do karma yoga. You know, we have to understand what is all this and then only do. Buddhi yoga is the term he is using here for karma yoga. Buddhau sharanam anvicha. Seek thou refuge in the wise. Buddhau, in the wise and in the wisdom itself. Seek refuge in wisdom. And then krupana phalahetavaha. The ones who are expecting results are krupanaha. They are miserly people. See, to what extent Krishna is telling us to drop this karma phala vasana. You are a miser if you are expecting, results from your whatever you are doing. Motive, if your motive is for results, then you are a miser. That is the extent to which he is telling us. Don't be miserly. Come on, man, just do it. For the sake of the work, just do it. Don't think of what's in it for me. All the time, I think our mind will be in that mode. What's in it for me? Okay, I will do this for you. What's in it for me? Don't we say that? Don't we think that? Why should I go out of my way and do something for you? Why should I do it? Of course, within our limitations of everything, we take a decision to do something. All that is there. But our attitude should always be, yes, I'm available for service. I'm available for Bhagwan's work all the time. What's in it for me? It can come when I am, when there is a transaction to be done, that is fine. But otherwise, what's in it for me is not a happy thing to be with all the time. So we can do more manana on this next Saturday. Okay? Anything else people want to share? Sahana bhavatu, sahanau bhunaktu, saha viryankaravavahai, tejasvinavadhitamastu, ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ನಾನೆಂಬುದು ನಾನಲ್ಲ, ಈ ದೇಹ ಮನಬುದ್ಧಿ ನಾನಲ್ಲ, ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದಾತ್ಮ ಶಿವನಾನು ನಾನೇ, ಶಿವೋಹಂ ಶಿವೋಹಂ ಶಿವೋಹಂ. ಲೋಕಾಃ ಸಮಸ್ತಾಃ ಸುಖಿನೋ ಭವಂತು. लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु. लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु. हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ओम.